Alrighty, so now it's reading time with Miss Sandra. So we're going to be reading this book called Amazing Autumn. So remember, I just said that autumn is another word for fall, okay? So it is talking about the fall season or autumn season, right? Autumn. So let's take a look. Well, first of all, we see the title there. It's called Amazing Autumn. We have the author. So the author is the person who is writing the story, right? Or the book. And her name is Jennifer. So it's by Jennifer Marino Walters. So this is the author. You usually will have an illustrator. So an illustrator is somebody who is drawing the pictures for the book, okay? Sometimes we do have where the author is both the writer and the person who draws for the story, right? But at other times we'll have two different people that are doing two different jobs, okay? So that's why we have the author and the illustrator. So our illustrator is John Ness. So that is our illustrator, the one who drew these beautiful, beautiful pictures for this book. And if we see in the title, it says Amazing Autumn. And guess what? Both words, amazing and autumn, begin with the letter A, okay? So that is our story for today. And what do we see in the front cover? This is so exciting. Yes, we see a little girl who is doing what? Yeah, she's jumping into the pile of leaves. And ooh, just like the song that we just heard. She was raking the leaves because she has a rake there. So she was raking the leaves, making a pile, and then she jumped into the pile. That is so cool. And then she has her little dog right there by her side. Wow, that's a really, really good time, right? So let's see. Let's open up this thing and see what this is all about, this story. So Amazing Autumn. Just like before, we already said. So it says the fall season can be truly amazing with colorful leaves and big soft piles, Halloween pumpkins and pumpkin pies. What an amazing autumn. So that's what it's giving us, a little brief description of what we will be reading. Autumn is here. The air is getting cooler. And look at the little girl. She's looking outside, looking at that tree, how it's changing colors, right? The leaves. And she's excited. It's time to wear a sweater. So just like we were talking about, and the change of season, we also have to do a change of clothing, right? So it's time to wear a sweater, and her papa is helping her button up her sweater. It says tap each button from the top to the bottom. There, all buttoned up, and she is ready to take her doggy on a walk. The trees are changing colors. The leaves go from green to red to yellow and more. What colors do you see? Well, let's take a look at this picture. Are those the colors that we're seeing? Well, yes, look, we see a green tree with, a green leaves. We see another tree that has yellow, brownish leaves. We see another tree that has, what color is that? Yeah, it's the color red. So we see leaves that are reddish, brownish. And then we see another tree that is more orangey, right? So we see more orange leaves, brownish leaves, right? Because it looks very different from the one that has the yellow leaves. So that's another color that we see, right? That the brown is the color that she didn't mention. So that's the color that we also see. But what other colors do we see? Because we don't just see the colors on the leaves. What else do we see? Right? Because everybody's wearing different clothing and everybody has different colors. So we see a little girl with, we have that little girl with her plaid shirt. It's pink. She's also wearing brown. Her papa's wearing brown. We see another little boy with a blue cap on. Oh, and he has a little purple book bag. Ooh, I love it. That's amazing. We also see a blue backpack. We see the white dog. And then her dog, right? Her doggy is like a grayish white color, right? So these are all the colors we're seeing. That's amazing. Let's see what else happens. The leaves start to fall from the trees. Tap the falling leaves to count them. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Okay, so we have to tap. We actually have to tap. So we'll tap some leaves. So let's see. Tap the falling leaves. So I only see 1, 2, 3. So I only tapped 3 because I only saw 3 leaves falling down. I don't know. If you count more, let me know because I'm not sure. Okay, so I only counted 3 leaves. It says, now blow them really hard to help them reach the ground. Oh, we gotta blow. Okay, so you get ready? You gotta go 1, 2, 3. Whoa, those leaves are definitely reaching the ground. All right, let's see. Uh-oh, what a mess. How can we pick up all those leaves? So what can we do to pick up all the leaves that are on the ground? Do you have an idea? Yes. So we can use the rake, right? Because Papa in the story is already taking out a rake. But wait a minute, I see 2 different sizes. One is a bigger rake and the other one is a smaller rake, right? So the smaller one might be for the girl. So yes, we do use a rake to rake the leaves and pick them up, to clean it up, right? So pull the rake towards you and now do it again. So we pull it, we gotta go like this to rake the leaves, and that's how we rake our leaves. All clean. That was a lot of work. Look at those leaf piles. Point to the tallest one. Okay, so we gotta point to the tallest leaf pile. It's that one. Yep, the one which has the doggy on top. That is the tallest one. So now let's see what happens. I wonder what she's gonna do. Plop! Jumping in the leaves is so much fun. And she jumped into the leaf pile. Uh-oh, looks like we'll have to rake again. Oh, that's really nice. This is a nice activity to be doing outside where you're raking the leaves and then you're jumping in. So that's nice. Even the dog is having fun. But can you see all those colors? And I don't know. This is the most beautiful book. Let's keep going. Autumn is time for picking apples. Tap 10 green apples, count the red apples. So let's tap the 10 green apples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Definitely 10 green apples. And now we got to count the red ones. So let's count the red one. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 apples. Which apple tree has the most apples? Is it the green apples, the green apple tree, or the red apple tree? So we have 10 green apples, but then we have 11 red apples. That's right. The red apple has the most because it has 11. 11 is a bigger number than 10. Do you like apples? Yum, apple pie. So that's what we were talking about. So when you go apple picking, then you can make some apple juice or apple pies. That's really delicious. Now let's visit the farm. So many vegetables are ready for harvest in autumn. Squash, potato, celery. Oh my, look at all those orange pumpkins. So trace them with your finger. What shape are they? So trace them with your finger. Let's trace the little pumpkins with our fingers. And tell me what shape it is. So it's like a little circular shape, right? Like a circle, like an oval. So that's the kind of shapes that we see. And what else do you see here in the farm? We see sheeps. There's a lot of haystacks. We see vegetables, the vegetables that she mentioned. We see ducks. And we see a farmer all the way in there with a tractor. Let's pick the perfect pumpkin. Tap the one that you would choose. So out of all those pumpkins, which one would you choose? Tap one. Beautiful. Now we'll make a jack-o'-lantern and put a candle inside. Push the switch to turn off the light. Ooh, they made a jack-o'-lantern and they put a candle inside. Boo! What a spooky face. Autumn is a special season, but soon it will be over. And that's true because after we have every season, it changes to the next one, right? But autumn is amazing. It is a special season. You got to go to the farm. You got to pick apples. You got to pick pumpkins. Some of you might celebrate Halloween. You might be able to do jack-o'-lanterns. It's so much fun. And winter will be here. Brr. So yes, definitely after our fall, autumn season is gone, we have our next season, which is winter. And we'll be talking about that one too. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I enjoyed it. I loved all the colors, all the illustrations that Mr. John did. It was a beautiful story, and it really talked about how our fall season is, right? So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one. Enjoy!